Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. نويت التعلم والتعليم والتذكر والتذكير والنفع والانتفاع والإفادة والاستفادة والحث على التمسك بكتاب الله وسنة رسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم ودعاء إلى الهدى ودلالة على الخير ابتغاء وجه الله ومرضاته وقربه وثوابه سبحانه وتعالى. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن شاء الله سأشارك شاشتي share my screen إن شاء الله. Let me just get this. Okay. بسم الله. هل ترين شاشتي؟
نعم.
ما شاء الله. اوكي. فهذا متن فيه كلام عن البسملة. So this is a text, متن. Oh, it's duplicated now. What's going on there? This is a matan. A matan is like a formal text. فيه كلام عن البسملة, in which there is a conversation or a discussion about the basmala. And the basmala is I can't seem to, I'm not sure exactly what's happening here when I write. Do you see that too?
Yeah.
It's just glitching.
Yeah, it's splitting.
Yeah, what's that about?
It's, you have erased now?
That's so weird. I may have to plug and unplug this
Was
thing.
that why there is a box in the right side? I mean, I cannot see the first line. There is a small box in the right part of the. Yeah. Now I can see. Yeah.
You can see now?
Yeah, I can see now. Oh, little bit down. Yeah, the box is there.
Okay, let me unshare the screen and then share again.
Okay.
I think there's probably some sort of problem. How about now? Can you see?
I can see, but the box is still there. I think you have to just a little bit down. I mean, I cannot see the.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's.
Let me close a few things as well to see if it makes any difference. Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فهذا متن فيه كلام عن البسملة والشارح من يفسر الكتاب. The commentator يريد أن يعلمنا عن معاني البسملة and معنى البسملة. The commentator, he wants to let us know what the meaning of the basmala is. وهو يشرح متن آخر. He's describing, or he's commentating on another text. So there's something called the Bahiyya, the Kharida Bahiyya, and this author is trying to explicate or explain what's going on in that text. So he starts with the basmala. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يقول أي أؤلف. Do you want to read? Do you want
to? Read from which line?
Start from here. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Then ayu from here.
Oh yes.
After the Bismillah, there is the start point is ayu.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ayu uwalifu wa igo.
Wa innama.
Okay, so wa innama qadarna Is
Yeah,
that
wonderful.
qadarna al mata laka
Yeah, almost.
al mata or is al mata aka.
المتعلقة
Okay,
المتعلقة
al muta'allaka filan لأن الأصل في في الع في ال في العمل في العمل
Hold on, yeah.
أفعال
هناك
ومتى.
حرف لام هناك حرف لام هو.
So
There's a
that's
للأفعال
للأفعال ومتأخرا لأن تفضي لأن تقديم.
Wonderful, yeah. لأن تقديم
تقديم what's that معمولي.
Wonderful, yeah. Wonderful.
يفيد اختي is it سوا or ضاء?
It's صاد.
Okay. اختصاص وخاص.
Okay. سننتهي هنا. Stop there for a moment.
Okay.
So what is the author trying to say? So he says ألف أو أؤلف يعني أكتب وفعل معناه أكتب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم, meaning I write. وإنما قدرنا المتعلقة فعلا. So this text confused me for a while. So what he's trying to say is إن قلت, if I say باسم أحمد, if I said in the name of Ahmed, ستقولين ماذا تعني? You will say, what do you mean by this? لأني لم أكمل الجملة, because I didn't complete the sentence. In the name of Ahmed, what? Something has to happen, right? Let's say in the name of Ahmed, you're going to say, what do you mean in the name of Ahmed? Well, he's saying, I mean, أؤلف Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of God, the most merciful, most kind, أكتب أؤلف, I write. مفهوم? وقال بعد ذلك, and after that he said, وإنما قدرنا المتعلق فعلا لأن الأصل في العمل للأفعال. فقال, so he said, we've made that which is attached to the Bismillah. So this part of the text is the most complex, so it will get much easier after this. It says إنما قدرنا المتعلق, we have made that which is attached, علق شيء بشيء, you attach something to another thing, علقه. He's saying we made this attached thing a verb. What is the attached thing? What is the thing that he's what is it?
B.
He's saying that he made it a verb. What is the verb in this sentence? So if I just stop me when I reach a verb. أؤلف وإنما قدرنا المتعلقة فعلا. Where is the verb here? أؤلف. هل هو verb فعل؟ أؤلف.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's saying this verb here, أؤلف. Sorry, this المتعلق, the thing that is connected to the Bismillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أؤلف, this thing, المتعلق. He's made that a verb. Why has he made that a verb? He's saying because amongst certain grammatical schools, the basis or the default in any matter of action is verbs. So there's a famous debate amongst various grammarians. What's the origin of words? Is it verbs or is it nouns? So in this discussion, he's saying the origin of action is verbs. That's all he's saying. In this particular sentence. Then you read ومتأخرا لأن تقديم المعمول يفيد الاختصاص. And he says, what is it if I say تأخر زيد? What that mean? He was late, right? Or وصل زيد إلى الصف.
زيد reached.
Yeah. الصف. أو الدرس. الغرفة.
غرفة is a house. I mean room.
Wonderful. So وصل زيد إلى الغرفة.
زيد reached at the room.
Wonderful. ممتاز. متأخرا.
Late.
Yeah. متأخرا. So this author, he says it's connected to this وقدرنا المتعلق. So he's saying قدرنا المتعلق what do you say إنما قدرنا المتعلق فعلا ومتأخرا. قدرنا المتعلق متأخرا. So we've made this attached thing come at the end of a sentence. So you see how he's using متأخرا here. He's not saying late, literally like later. I came to a class 5 minutes after I was meant to. He was saying I delayed the usage of the word. I've made it later in the sentence, not before. He could have said أؤلف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Why did he not say I write in the name of God, as opposed to in the name of God I write? And he's saying لأن تقديم المعمول, because when you delay an action, يفيد الاختصاص, it specifies it, as in when we say إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين, when we say that, it means you alone is اختصاص, is you alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. And so similarly here he's saying وقدرنا المتعلقة, we made the attached thing delayed, because delaying it allows us to say that it is the only reason why we've done a thing. Okay, so we're in the name of God we write. Maybe I can make a note. Okay, I'll make one more point, then I'll make a note of it. Do you want to continue from وخاصا?
So what's the summary so far?
Yeah,
so far?
let me give the summary also. If I can also share my other screen. Let's see. Stop sharing, switch screen. Let's go to, if I open this up. Let's go. Can you see that?
Yes.
Go here, blank. That's new slide. Blank slide. Okay, so he's saying, have you studied هل درستي الأجرومية؟
No.
الأجرومية هو كتاب نحوي. كتاب النحو. It's a book of grammar. النحو grammar. أول الجمل فيه, the first sentence in it, or one of the first sentences, that a sentence, a jumla, must be
starts with a verb.
Doesn't have to know. He's talking about how do you make a complete sentence in this. So it goes, a jumla must be mufid, meaning that if I say قتل أحمد.
Qatala Ahmed, then Ahmed killed.
Wonderful. But don't you think that the sentence needs more to it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I assumed Qatala Ahmed.
Yeah. من يعني من قتل أحمد أو قتل أحمد من قتل أحمد زيد.
Qatala Ahmadu Zaida, then it's maybe it makes more meaning.
Wonderful. But if we added Ahmed here, sorry, I mean let's say Zaid or something. If we added Zaid here, or let's put Daraba maybe. Daraba. So sorry. Daraba Ahmed Zaid. If now that we've added Zaid, it is a complete sentence. Jumla mufida. Why? Because all parts of the verbal jumla is fi'liya are present.
Yeah.
And there's a verb, there's a fi'l.
And there's a file.
Fa'il, wonderful. And say maf'ul. Say maf'ul bi. That's fine, I think, to this. So that's a complete sentence. Now what he's indicating is that the Bismillah by itself, if somebody just says it, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, it's not complete. As in, it's like saying Daraba Zaid and then just stopping. But you have to have something else to complete the meaning. That's not to suggest that the Quran is ineloquent or it's not complete or whatever, but it's just for clarity of meaning. Just what does it mean when we say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim? So he's saying, in this context, he's saying when we say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, sorry. Excuse the handwriting. Hard to write on this thing. So when we say Bismillah, when he says Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, he's adding to that sentence. أُؤَلِّفُ.
Are you writing? I mean,
can you see?
Are you writing it? No, nothing is being shown anymore.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah.
This is terrible. I'll try again once.
I think you have to take a new slide.
Okay.
You have to insert a new slide here.
Let me okay, one moment. I just need to sort this out. So,
okay.
Oh wait. Sorry, just give me a minute. Bismillah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me try. Let me try to.
Yeah.
Let me try to put a new slide. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna create a text box. Let's say. What are we discussing? So he says, yeah. So when we write Bismillah Rahman Rahim, what he is adding to that is u'allifu. U'allifu. Sorry, there's meant to be a. Which just is equivalent مرادف أكتب. So he's saying three things. يقول ثلاثة أشياء. الأول, first of them, so let's take it. أنه, let's say one. أنه, that he.
I cannot see. Yeah, I can see now.
You can see now? Okay.
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay. أنه جعل يؤلف ماذا جعله فعلا. He made it a verb. يعني يمكنه أن يستعمل اسم. يمكنه أن يقول بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم البداية أو الكتابة. كتابة, like writing. He could have said that. But he said أؤلف. He made it a verb. Why did he say that? He says because the basis of any act are verbs. And then he said, it's not necessarily important to get all of this stuff, but for the purpose of this. So then he said, ومتأخرا وجعله متأخرا. When they say a, they just mean meaning. It's like a clarification. A جعله. Let's put this in the center. Sorry. بعد بسملة. مفهوم؟ وجعله متأخرا. جعل يعني جعل أؤلف الفعل أؤلف بعد البسملة بدلا instead of قبله. So he made it, he said بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أؤلف and not أؤلف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. That's all he's trying to say, okay?
So what is أؤلف?
أؤلف is أكتب. يعني نقول هو مؤلف. هو مؤلف. هو كاتب. هو يكتب الكتب. He writes simply to author something. Okay. You say where is it? Like, there's my book. Here. Okay, doesn't have it in this book, but usually the books say, they usually say, for example, مثلا إيساغوجي, كتاب إيساغوجي, a book called إيساغوجي, لل, let's say here, let's put here, insert, لل, Abdurrahman, Abdurrahman, yeah, that's it. I'll say this book is, أو لل, let's say لل, sorry, للمؤلف عبد الرحمن مثلا, for example. Okay, let's go to another part of the book. Let's see. So he says, let's go to قدم بجلاء ما كان في المكان okay, okay. Let's, I just want to get to the point where he discusses the meaning of rahmah. So he says, where does he discuss? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, it's a tad complex, but what he says is, so let's go. So he says, رحمة. ما معنى الرحمة? What's the meaning of rahmah?
Mercy, love and mercy.
Wonderful. Okay, so he says, والرحمة رقة القلب. رقة. رقة. قلب. فقال الرحمة رقة القلب. Mercy is like the softness of the heart. لين القلب. Then he says, أي رأفته. You're just getting loads of synonyms, essentially. رأفته. Sorry, it's not that. It's not what the رأفته. Can you see this? Maybe I can just put this here.
Yeah.
Is this too like complex, or?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. Just let me know if there's anything that's not understood, because this was a really hard text, actually. Okay. So yeah, from here he says, let's draw from here. Yeah, so from here, or from here rather. والرحمة رقة القلب أي رأفته، وهي تستلزم التفضل والإحسان، فهو غايتها، وهي مبدأه، فيراد منها هنا الغاية الغاية لاستحالتها عليه تعالى، أي الثابت له التفضل والإحسان كثيرا، وكذا كل اسم من أسمائه. He said والرحمة رقة القلب. So he defines it. والرحمة رقة القلب. What is rahmah? If someone asks what is rahmah, say رقة القلب. What is رقة? We do you have a dictionary to hand?
I do have, but I have to navigate now.
You never use it. So there's a simple dictionary that you can use, which gives you a quick.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what I can.
Yeah. So رقة is defined as, you say شخص رقيق. You know, he's thin, slender. Let's see an Arabic definition. الرقة الأرض التي يصيبها المطر في القيض فتنبت فتكون خضراء. Interesting. So one of the meanings is al-ard, earth.
It's written softness. Yeah, I mean, simple dictionary. It's written rakat means softness, then delicacy, then tenderness, fragility, sensitivity.
That's wonderful. Okay, yeah, that's the meaning that I also got. But I just found quite a nice definition actually on al-ma'ani. It says here, can you see that? الرقة الأرض. So he's saying الرقة. This word رقة means أرض, land, التي يصيبها المطر, that is hit by rain, في الغيظ, in I guess the heat or the summer or something, فتنبت فتكون خضراء, I think. And so yeah, I'm not sure what the
green. I mean.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. خضراء. Yeah. Green. Yeah. So it is earth that is hit by rain in the heat, and so produces fruits or plant vegetation or plants. And so grass comes forth from it. So it's very interesting that there's a connection with the earth itself, with this idea of like rahmah, you know, the rahmah is being defined as a softness of the heart, like the earth gets soft after being rained upon and brings forth fruit or grass and greenery. So then he says, وَرِقَّةُ الْقَلْبِ أي رأفته. So this is pretty much the same thing, but you know, in Arabic there's always another layer or depth of meaning with every word. So رأفته, رأفة, رؤوف. So let's see, how do they define رأفة? Yeah, messy, similar. He's just bringing synonyms essentially to the table. Let's go. أي رأفته وهي تستلزم التفضل. يعني ما معنى تستلزم? What does he mean by تستلزم? So what can you guess to be the object or the outcome of a soft heart?
Love and compassion.
Yeah.
Mercy.
Oh, sorry. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So here he's saying تستلزم أي ينتج or let's say it produces or brings forth or necessitates رأفته وهي تستلزم التفضل. What does it entail or bring forth or produce? It is التفضل, which is like favor and gifts and preference. التفضل. I would write all of this, but my pen is actually by the تفضل والإحسان. والإحسان اسمعني. وهو غايته. الغاية معناه نهاية الشيء أو هدف الشيء. let's say so الغاية هدف. Do you know what the word هدف means?
No.
هدف, or what about نهاية?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah. So these, if I say انتهيت من عملي, انتهيت من العمل, I have finished my work. انتهيت. So let's say انتهيت.
Nihaya is finishing.
That's right. Yeah. It's to finish.
This is...
Yeah, it's انتهى means to finish. انتهى. ينتهي. انتهى. انتهى. ينتهي. One second. How to make this bigger? ينتهي. انتهى. So انتهى. انتهى اليوم. انتهى أو did I put that? How did that go there? انتهى. Yeah, so it's just, is there another مرادف? If I say أوقف أو وقفت السيارة. وقفت السيارة. The car stopped, came to an end. وقف أو yeah, I think that should suffice, inshallah. Hadif. So this thing, this ghaya, is related to an end, but also like a purpose. It's your purpose for doing something. It's the ghaya. I went running to lose weight or to become more healthy. That's the ghaya. That's the end. That's the purpose. That's the goal. The ghaya. So you're saying وهو فهو غايتها. This is the end or the purpose of mercy. So you're saying the purpose of rahmah is tafaddul wal ihsan, to give favor and do good, and to give good. And this is the very beginning of it. And so when he says فَيُرَادُ, what is يُرَادُ? من أي فعل? From what verb is يُرَادُ? يُرَادُ.
Is it better from arada?
Who's this person we have here?
It's Alina.
Alina, okay. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. I didn't realize you were here.
Alaikum assalam. I just joined the group yesterday.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So we're dealing with a text called Al-Kharida Al-Bahiyya, and we're just going through the meaning of Rahmah. So we briefly to recap, we said Rahmah is defined as riqqat al-qalb. And riqqa, we said here, I don't know when exactly you joined. Did you join for this at all?
I have joined from the first line. Ar-Rahma riqqatul qalb.
Oh, you saw that bit.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. So he said that Rahman Rahma is riqqat al-qalb, meaning the softness or the gentleness of it, and this often necessitates or entails or produces favor and good, and that is the goal and purpose behind mercy. So then he goes on to say, for yuradu. Does anyone know where the verb yuradu?
Yeah, I think it's majhul from arada yuridu.
Wonderful, yeah, wonderful. So could you give me an example sentence?
So arada is to decide, right?
It is to it said, tamanna, he wants, or to desire. Yeah, sorry, you said desire. I thought you said something. Yeah.
To intend something, so it is intended from it.
Wonderful. Could you give me an example where someone might use it in everyday usage? For example, like say, how would you say I want a book?
أريد كتابا.
Wonderful. What about I want a friend.
Okay. It would be أريد
Sadir.
صديقة.
Okay.
Very good, wonderful. Okay, so he's saying فَيُرَادُ, what is intended or what is wanted by it, what is by al-Rahma, is the al-Ghaya. Since he's saying, is it possible that God literally has riqqatul qalb, literally has this sensitivity of heart? He's going to say لِإِسْتِهَالَتِهَا. Istihala is shay'un mahal. It's something that is impossible. Let's say mahal here. It's mahal. This one, let me just put that. Search shortcuts. I think it's muhal. Is it mahal? Mulhal, muhal. So it's something that's impossible or mustahil. Synonyms. They're all synonyms. So mustahil. So he's saying, is it possible for God to have riqqatul qalb, to have this layin, this gentleness, this lightness or sensitivity of heart, literally in the literal sense, like we humans do? He's saying no. لِإِسْتِهَالَتِهَا عَلَيْهِ تَعَالَى, since it's impossible for these things to be to happen with God. What is intended by it is a tafaddul wal ihsan, is this gift, this favor, at-tafaddul wal ihsan, in plenitude, kathiran. And then he also says, وَكَذَا كُلُّ إِسْمٍ مِنْ أَسْمَائِهِ, and like that, every one of his names is intended in this way. Okay, let us move on to, let me see if there's another suitable part of the text, and then inshallah we can maybe focus on another activity. But there's some key words in here that are quite useful to know. So sorry, what was your name again? You just spoke a moment ago.
Elena.
Elena. So I'm going to post a quote on the next slide. I don't know how well you read without harakat, so I'll try to maybe put the harakat on. Okay, let's put the. I really apologize. My pen today is not. I'm not able to plug it in. So the battery ran out. So this should be fine. Let's put that there.
Are you writing something because it's not being shown?
No, it's I'm trying to write something here. Oh, okay, here. Okay. Can I do this? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to write. I think I'm gonna have to write this out. Sorry about that. So it's. So he says. Okay. I'm going to get to one of you to read this after. This is really difficult. Let me just no. Alina, would you mind reading from here? I'm trying to do the Shakir at the same time.
I cannot see the screen yet.
Oh, you can't?
Are you sharing the new screen?
Neither I can.
It should be sharing. I'm not sure why it's not. Can you see it now at all?
No, not yet.
Let me try again. Okay, in that case, I'll try to share the other document. I think the presentation is playing up a little bit. But, yeah, I did have the other problem with this one as well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to try and mark this one, but we did have a problem with this too. I'm hoping it's not here anymore. Yeah, there we go. وقدم. Would you just read from there?
Okay. وقدم الرحمن لأنه خاص به تعالى إذا لا يطلق على غيره تعالى.
Wonderful.
ولأنه أبلغ أسمعناه.
Yeah.
المنعم بجلائل نعم.
Wonderful.
كما وكيف بخلاف الرحيم فإن معناه المنعم بدقائقها كذلك وجلائل النعم.
That's brilliant. Would you like to make an attempt at at translating that? If you understood some of it, or
Okay. The most merciful presented. Is that what qaddama mean? To present something.
Yeah, tashkil on that. Incorrect. That's meant to be a fatwa. So it's meant to be. So that's meant to be maf'ul bihi, the object of the sentence. So it's وقدم الرحمن.
Okay, Ar-Rahman is the object.
Yeah.
What does qaddama mean?
So if you say qadima, do you know what the first form verb means? Qadima. Ata.
To come.
Yeah. أولا. يعني في مكان الأول. In the first.
Qadim is something that is coming.
To proceed.
Wonderful,
to
yeah.
proceed.
Wonderful, yeah. That's a perfect translation, yeah. So he put Ar-Rahman first, because he's talking about the Bismillah, right? He's talking about Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. He put Ar-Rahman before Ar-Rahim, basically. وَقَدَّمَ Ar-Rahmana. He put it before, or first. لأنه خاص به تعالى. Do you want to try to translate that?
Because it's more of like it's specific to him, or خاص به تعالى.
Wonderful, yeah. That's right. That's a perfect translation, yeah. Because that attribute only belongs to God. إذ لا يطلق على غيره تعالى. Since it's not said upon anybody else. ولأنه أبلغ. What would you translate that as?
Okay, so أبلغ here is this being used as a verb or اسم تفضيل?
اسم تفضيل, I believe, yeah.
Okay. I think balagha is to reach. So I don't know how أبلغ will be translated.
إن قلت أن هذا الشخص وأن هذا الرجل let's say بليغ. If I say رجل بليغ, what would you understand from that? Or
رجل
فصيح.
بليغ.
رجل فصيح وكلام فصيح. You know, when we say أتكلم العربية فصحى, الفصحى, what does that mean? الفصحى. لا أتكلم العامية. If I say I don't, so let's say فصحى is like is classical, right? You say العربية الفصحى.
Yes.
Classical Arabic. Similarly, these two terms are used quite in almost interchangeably to some degree. But baligh is something that is like pure and eloquent and beautiful in a sense. So he's saying here, he's using ism tafdil, say ablagh. It's the most eloquent thing. It's more eloquent. لأنه أبلغ, more eloquent, or the most eloquent. Since you can continue translating there maybe. So that the ablagh just simply means more eloquent. If you continue to translate, maybe it will become clear as to why he said that. So you say معناه المنعم بجلائل النعم كما وكيفا بخلاف الرحيم. Can you try to translate? Can someone try to translate from that? So, since, I'll just give you that. Since is still connected to this sense. So, because it is more eloquent, since ma'nahu, its meaning is al-mun'im bi-jala'il al-ni'mi. It is the bestower of blessings. You know, an'ama Allahu ta'ala ala fulan. Allah has blessed such a person. You say, an'amta alayhim, Surah Al-Fatiha. An'ama, to confer blessings upon. So, since the meaning of it, of Rahman, is al-mun'im, the one who gives blessings. بِجَلَاءِ النِّعْمِ, بِعُمُومِ النِّعْمِ, with the generality of blessings, the grand blessings, you know, the big things in life, essentially, بِجَلَاءِ النِّعْمِ. In terms of quality and or quantity and quantity, kamman or kayfan. You say when you're buying something, bikam, you know, how much is that, bikam? So, I say al-mun'im. Say, let's just highlight that. Let me say, let's say يعطي. Oh no, it's disappearing again. Yeah. Did it disappear for you guys as well?
Yes, it did.
Why is that?
The WhatsApp merged with the line, with the black line, so I cannot see.
I think that's the page ends there.
Yeah, maybe. Probably, yeah, it seems to. So that's ni'am, sorry. And يعطي ni'am. Okay, fine. The mun'im, it's you know, ism fa'il. Mun'im. An'ama is the verb that it comes from. An'ama. Yunna'imu. Okay, so إذ معناه المنعم بجلائل النعم. Jala'il. I've just said, but for Jala'il, it's not an exact map of it, but let's just say umum, you know, the generality of blessings. Jala'il is like, you can tell it has, you know, comes from Jalla, to be like grand, you know, as the word Jalla, to be grand or majestic, to be of significant value. But here, as you see later, he's intending something more overarching and general. So بِجَلَائِلِ النِّعْمِ كَمًّا. You say, as we've said before, you say, you know, بِكَمًّا. How much is this thing? كَمًّا. It refers to a quality, a quantity, sorry. وَكَيْفًا. And qualitatively, as in different types, for example. So he doesn't just give you one type of food, you know. He just give you wheat or something. He gives you all different types of food, kamman, and he gives you a plentiful amount of food. So that's what he. So they're describing Rahma as depicting the quality of God that gives things, that gives really grand things. Okay, so that's what's going on up until here. Jala'il. You should maybe write that phrase down. Let's just say Ar-Rahman was Al-Mun'im was let's say بجلاء جلاء النعم. Sorry, that's not completely clear. Pick that up. Let's see. Okay, so okay, then he says بلا النعم كما وكيفا بخلاف الرحيم. What was he saying there? بخلاف الرحيم. هو يقول أن الرحيم يختلف من الرحمن. هناك فرق بين الرحمن والرحيم. ما معنى الفرق؟ الفرق اختلاف. فرق a difference. There's a difference between الرحمن والرحيم. And that difference is what he's going to go on to describe. So he says كما وكيفا بخلاف الرحيم فإن معناه معنى الرحيم المنعم بدقائقها. This is the فرق. This is the difference. دقائقها. So he's still al-mun'im when we say ar-rahim. We're still referring to al-mun'im, the one who gives blessings, but we're referring to something more specific than that. بِدَقَائِقِهَا, with the daqa'iq is like the specific things, the specifics of the blessing. So you're going to explain, for example, say كذلك وجلاء للنعم أصولها. Okay, he's going to go on to explain that a bit later on. Does anyone have any questions? And can you hear me as well?
I can hear you. Can you
yes.
Can you explain the difference one more time between
I was supposed to ask the same. So what is the difference between Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's say I'm going to say let me okay, let's get another A4 sheet. So can someone, what's the key term that we have used for Ar-Rahman is Al-Mun'im. And Al-Mun'im is من يعطي.
Excuse me, your screen is not being shown.
Oh yeah, sorry. Still getting used to the after how many months, still getting used to the technology. Okay, so can you see it now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, brilliant. So we have Ar-Rahman, and Ar-Rahman refers to Al-Mun'im. And what did we say Al-Mun'im was?
The one who bestows.
Wonderful. Mun'im. يعطي نعمة. Okay. أعطي نعمة. What kind of ni'mah is it? Let's say ما نوع النعمة. What's the type of blessing? Sorry. ما نوع النعمة. What is the type of blessing that God is giving when we say Ar-Rahman? It is جلائل نعم. How do I stop this from moving? جلائل النعم. What did we say? Jala'il is generality of blessings, like the ground, the overarching blessings. Like he will say, for example, what does this mean? So I hope it's not getting too Arabized such that it's not comprehended, being able to be comprehended. But so he says, these jala'il al-ni'am are things like wujud, the very fact of existence, al-wujud. Or I believe he says al-basar, light, or a sama. These really like huge blessings, you know. That's what he's referring to when he says Jala'il al-ni'ami. So he goes on to say, let's just switch back to the document for a moment. What time is it, Atika?
Ustad, it's 10:45 at my place. I think I have to go because it's the bedtime of my kids.
Okay. I'll just read this last line and then we'll go. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And so he says, وَجَلَائِلِ النِّعَمِ, these ground blessings, the foundations of it, or what it is basically, is كَالْوُجُود, like existence, وَالْإِيمَان, like a belief, وَالْعَافِيَةِ, and complete health, الصِّحَّة, وَالرِّزْقِ, and sustenance, والعقل, and intellect, والسمع, والبصر, and hearing and sight, وغير ذلك. And then he was going to go on to explain the difference, which is the daqa'iq. He says وَفُرُوعِهَا الْجَمَالِ, and the particulars of these blessings that Rahim relates to is beauty, for example, or increase in faith, or the abundance of health and the expansiveness of wealth. And then he'll get into that a bit more. Inshallah, we can do that next week, maybe.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, and I hope that was. I tried to bring another text today. I hope it wasn't too boring or
No.
interactive enough, perhaps. But inshallah, next week we'll continue, and I'll try to get more interactive examples as well, inshallah. But thank you for
Thank you, Ustad, for the class.
See you next month or sooner than that, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.